Imagine that your project always has a massive overview of all the work your team is handling, displayed effectively and transparently with everyone. This is possible through Jira Dashboards. Hello everyone, this is Ritika Ori from Management Bliss. In this video, we will talk all about Jira Dashboards, how to configure them, what they are, and some commonly used gadgets into these dashboards. So let's get started. In this video, we will be creating a dashboard with various gadgets displaying information of bugs, displaying information related to multiple projects, sprint related information, editing gadgets and dashboards. We will also discuss permission related stuff, deleting dashboards, sharing dashboards, and we will also see what are Wallboards in Jira. So let's get going. Well, Jira Dashboard is a space where one can see the complete progress of work. It can be related to a single project or multiple projects, showing project progress, achievements, and something which requires attention. So I have logged into Jira and I am into the backlog of my project, database migration project. So now I will be creating a dashboard for this project. So to create the dashboard, from the top menu, click on this dashboards drop down. Here you will see all the different dashboards which have been marked as favorites or which have been starred. Then view all dashboards will show you all the different dashboards which have been created till now, and create dashboard is our option if we want to create a new dashboard. So I'll start with creating a new dashboard. Now let's talk about permissions. So under this viewers, we have a drop down which depicts different levels of permissions which you have. For example, private says that this dashboard will be private and it will only be shown to you. So as we can create our private dashboards as well. So this is the option you need to select if you want to go for a private dashboard. But for now, I want everyone in my organization to see this dashboard. For that, I need to click this. Remember to click on this add button. If you don't click on this add button, the default option, that is private, will remain selected. Now editors shows that who all can edit this dashboard. So be very careful to whom you want to give the permissions to edit it. I generally give permission only to the admins so that you and admins both can edit this dashboard. So okay, so if you want to give permission to a particular project, you can select the particular project, so that project will be able to edit your dashboard. But for now, I want a particular group, that is the site admins group only, to edit this dashboard. Therefore, I will select site admin and I will just go ahead and click add again. So as we can see that site admins option has been added over here. Now save it. Our space for DMP project dashboard has been created. Now moving further, we will add different gadgets to complete our dashboard. Since we will be going for bug related information, to have a quick view of information related to the number of issues with respect to a release, I would like to add a Jira RoadMap. So let's see how Jira RoadMap looks in our dashboard. Let's say you work on multiple releases in a project and there are different issues related to different releases. So in that case, one can add Jira RoadMap gadget. To search for the gadget, under this add a gadget section, we have this space for search. So here I will add Jira RoadMap and just click on add. We would need to configure this roadmap. For that, we need to select the project. So I would like to select my database migrate project and if it has multiple releases created and issues associated with it, it will show that complete information in this gadget. I don't think I have many issues created under this project. Let's stay with 20 and refresh interval, let's say 2 hours, and quickly save this gadget. So as we can see, it says that release 1, which is being released on 8th of April, has this status, that is only 4 out of 13 issues have been resolved and rest 69% are still unresolved issues. And for release 1.1, it says, which has a release date on 22nd April, none of the issue has been resolved yet. So just to make sure that you understand what releases are, I'll just go back to the projects, to my project DMP, and select the option releases, and it shows that we have 2 releases configured over here. So please note that for a Jira RoadMap gadget, we need to have releases associated. So I'll just go back to my newly created project dashboard. So now this dashboard has been saved with only one single gadget. Now if I want to make some changes, I will have to go to this edit button on the right and click on it. Yep. So now I can add more gadgets over here. But before that, let me just change the layout of it, because I just want to have this release information in the middle of my dashboard. So I'll go ahead and make the changes. To change the layout or look and feel of your dashboard, you can just click on this change layout, and it shows that you have this option created. You can have 3 columns, you can have this kind of a setup and many more, but I would like to go with 3 columns. So I'll just select this one and it creates this. For now it is the space is a little less because we have this section open add gadget. If we close it, so we can see that it has some good space. So I just want it in the middle. We can drag and drop gadgets here and there, change it as per your requirement, as per you like. Okay, so let's move on. And another thing which I think should be a part of every dashboard is the risk items. So highlight your risk items everywhere, and therefore they should be part of the dashboard. So let's go ahead and add a gadget which highlights the high risk items. For this, I would like to add a filter results gadget. But what has to be shown in this filter results gadget? That is, I would like to show all those items which are part of my upcoming release, but they are slightly complex. For example, they have a higher story point. So let's go ahead and configure this one. For configuring filter results gadget, we would need an actual filter. Now, how to create a filter? Let's go ahead and create a filter. So I already have a video created where you can see how to create filters. So coming back, create a filter, select on this filters drop down. I will select this advanced issue search, click on it, and let's go ahead. So let's select the project name and let's select the release, and which has story points greater than, let's say, 5. So it shows me that there are 4 issues which are related to release 1 and which have a story point greater than 5. So I would like to show these as high risk items in my dashboard. So I'll just save this filter. Okay, submit it. Now going back to our dashboard, and here select the filter. So DMP high risk issues. Okay, it says that maximum number you can go is 50. If you want to show 10, that is okay. If you want to show 5, mention the number 5, and this shows the columns which you would like to display. For now I will just keep them as it is, but if you want to add more fields, you can just select this drag drop. So it shows all the different fields. For example, you want to show the assignee or you want to show something else like environment or anything, so that everything you can show. You can also change the positioning by dragging and dropping, things like that, and you can delete the column as well. Okay, so now I would like to update it in every 15 minutes. Okay, save it. Now our high risk gadget is also created. I would like to have it in the middle section. Now let us also show some sprint related information. Go ahead, add a gadget and type sprint. Okay, it shows sprint health gadget. I would like to select this one, configure it. It asks you which project board you would like to select, so give your project's board name. Okay, so now to find out your project's board name, I'll just show you from where you can get that information. Go to the projects, to your project. Here you can find out your board name. So we have to select this one. Okay, going back, edit, select the board name. Okay, now it asks show board name, sprint name, next sprint or current sprint. Select the sprint information you would like to have. Generally we select the information related to current sprint. Okay, now update it in every 15 minutes. Yeah, and save it. As we can see, progress is in front of us, that 2 days are left and 66% of the work has been completed, but we still have a lot to do. Now let's select another gadget related to sprint, and another very useful information which we can get is from sprint burn down charts. So guys, please pay attention to your sprint burn down charts. They give you a lot of information about how your sprint is going. So if you want to know about how to read and interpret the burn down charts, I have created a video earlier on that, and there I have tried to cover different types of burn down charts which you can see while working in a sprint, and looking at them you can interpret the health of your sprint. You can also find out the future impacts, and you can also find out the issues going on into your team just by looking into how your burn down charts are going. Okay, coming back, since I'm a big fan of burn down charts, so I will just add another gadget, that is the sprint burn down chart. So select it, add it. Okay, again it will ask us to configure it. We have to select the board name of our project and sprint and the refresh interval, like how frequently you would like this chart to be refreshed. Now save it, and we have sprint burn down chart shown in our dashboard. Another very good gadgets and very frequently and commonly used gadgets are pie charts and two-dimensional charts. So I will cover both of them. Let's start with a two-dimensional chart. Let's select two-dimensional filter statistics, add it. For now, I don't have a good number of assignees in this project, so I'll go ahead with priority, and we will be showing an information like how many issues of what type. We will have a priority versus issue type chart. Okay, so again select a filter. Now what filter you can add over here? For this one, I would like to have all the different issues which are not closed. I would like to have them seen over here. So for that we would like to create a filter that has all the information related to all the issue types for all the issues within the DMP project and which have not been closed. So let's go ahead and create that filter. Go to the filters drop down and go to the advanced issue search. Here simply type in the name of your project and let's say status is not equal to resolved. Okay, let's search. Let's save this filter and give it a name, DMP issue list. Okay, so going back to our dashboard, let's configure it. Click on the edit, select the filter. It was DMP issue list. We can type in the name here as well. Okay, select it. So as discussed earlier, I will have a priority versus issue type chart. Okay, let's increase the number to 10 and update it every 15 minutes. Okay, save it. So we have this chart created and I would like to have it on the right side, so I'll just move it over here. As we can see, it says we have one bug which is of highest priority and 0 bugs for high priority and 3 bugs with medium priorities, and in totality we have 4 bugs. Similarly, it shows epics. Similarly, it shows story, that we have 6 medium priority stories and we have 1 highest priority story and 2 high priority stories. It gives a total count of different priority issues, as well as it shows count of the issues as well. For example, we have 4 bugs, 2 epics and 9 stories. So this is one kind of 2-dimensional filter which is used quite often. Last one which I want to configure on this dashboard is a pie chart. So let's go ahead and create a pie chart. For that, again click on this add a gadget and here select pie chart, add it. So I will again use the same filter because it has the list of all the issues which are in my DMP project and which are not being resolved. So click on this DMP issue list and now it says statistic type is that what categorization, like how would you like to categorize your pie chart. So if it's assignee, it means based on assignee it will be categorized. So now again here I would like to select issue type and I would like to categorize it based on different issue types, update it in every 15 minutes. Okay, save it. Pie chart is ready as well. I'll move it again to the right. So looking at this pie chart, it says that 60% of your issues is stories, 26% is bugs, and in totality you have these many 15 issues which include stories, bugs and epics. So that kind of categorization you can do based on assignee, based on priority, or based on how many are resolved versus unresolved and things like that. And there are lots and lots of other gadgets as well which we have not covered because there is a long list. So I have covered those which are quite commonly used and which should be a part of your dashboard. Next, I will show you how to configure a dashboard for multiple projects. For that, I will be creating a new dashboard. From the top menu, we will select Dashboards drop down and I will go directly to create dashboard. Here, give the name of your dashboard. Again, I don't want it to be private. I want all the organization members should be able to access it. So I'll keep it as my organization and add it. And again, I want only admin to edit it. So I will select the group as site admins and click on this add button. Now save it. Again, the space for the dashboard has been created and we can start adding gadgets. Now, since it is for multiple projects, you will have to create filters that are related to multiple projects. So here I will be considering DMP project and one of the service management projects which have been created already in Jira, and will be creating a filter. So here I will be creating 2 gadgets just to show you how to work with multiple projects for a dashboard. I will be using activity stream gadget and I will be using issue statistics. So issue statistics is another very commonly used gadget in Jira dashboard. So let's get started with the activity stream gadget. Process is same. I will select activity stream gadget, click add, and now it will ask me to do the configuration. Okay, for configuration we can click on this link, add a filter, and here we can specify the name of your project. So I would like to create it for this project and one more project. Select that project. Okay, so limit up to 10 items, and activity stream gadget will show me different activities happening on these two projects which we have selected. Okay, let's save it, and yes, we can see it shows what all changes have been made or what all activities have happened on these two projects. As I can see that we have stories related to database migration project and another project as well which we selected. Okay, so this is how activity stream gadget looks like. Now I want to add one more gadget, and that is an issue statistics. But for that we will have to again create a filter which will have all the issues related to database migration project and another project which I have selected. So let's go to filters and advanced issue search, and here let's select project in. Let's give the name of both the projects, or whatever number of projects you want to include, you can give the name of all those projects. So let's search. Okay, and save it. Let me save it as DMP and MYI. I've taken the key names of both the projects. Okay, so I have this filter now. Again, going back to my new org based dashboard, again edit it and add the gadget. Let's search it, issue statistics, add it. Okay, provide the name of your filter over here. Now provide the statistics based on what you need to see the data. Let's take issue type this time. Let's save it. So here again it shows that there are 6 stories, which is 43%, bugs 3, 21%, service requests 3, and epics 2. Configure your issue statistics gadget. So this is also used for workload management. You can provide the statistics as assignee. Here you can see your team members' names and the percentage of work assigned to them. That way you will come to know who is overloaded and who has some bandwidth to take up some additional work. Now again we can just move the gadgets here and there for a nice look and feel of the dashboard. Okay, now click done. Dashboard has been saved now. That is how you can configure multiple projects related dashboard which has data related to multiple projects. We have chosen here 2 projects, but we can take as many projects as you like. Okay, now moving on, I would like to show you how to edit the gadgets, how to remove a gadget, and eventually if you want to delete a dashboard. Let's say I don't want to have this activity stream gadget. So to delete it, click on this edit button. Click on these 3 dots on the right side of the gadget. Here you can edit it using this configure option. You can provide different filters or whatever data you have already provided. You can change that. Then you can rename your gadget. Okay, and we can change the highlighting colors here. Then in the last there is an option to delete. So click on this. It will give you a warning. If you're okay, you can go ahead with the delete option. Okay, so this is how you delete your gadget. Now if you want to delete the dashboard itself, go to the 3 dots button on the right hand side of the dashboard. Here you can select the option move to trash, and it gives a warning that after 60 days it will be permanently deleted. So if you want to really move it to trash, you can just click on this button. Okay, the dashboard has been deleted now. So if we go there, we won't be able to find that dashboard. Now it has been removed from the start dashboards as well. Okay, now coming back to our original dashboard, that is DMP project dashboard. Here another important thing which I want to tell you is that make sure that the filter which you are choosing or creating is also not private but is accessible to all. Otherwise only you will be able to see your gadget and other people who don't have the rights to see that filter will not be able to see that particular gadget on your dashboard. So I'll just go to any of the filter just to show you how to check the permissions of the filter. Okay, and here we have opened one such filter. So here we can see this clickable word, that is details. Just click on that, and as it says, it's a private filter. So if I will be using this particular filter, nobody else apart from me would be able to see the gadget related to this filter. So if you have the rights, you can go ahead and change it. Now the process is again same, that choose whatever permissions you want to give for that filter and save it. Okay, now I am again going to DMP project dashboard. With that, we have covered a lot of things related to dashboard. One more thing which I find really useful with Jira Dashboards is that you can also view them as Wallboards. Now, what are Wallboards? A Wallboard is another dashboard gadget that gives you a visual insight of your work. Like if you want to display information on TVs as slideshows or screen displays, then Wallboard is a very good option for it. We will configure a Wallboard slideshow. So click on this option, configure Wallboard slideshow. Okay, so now we are here. We can configure this Wallboard. You have to provide the name of your dashboard which you want to have. And for Wallboards, we have to select at least 2 dashboards. So let me search for one more. Let us take this MF project dashboard as well. And now here we have this choice to select the transition effect, and there are a lot of options available here. So let's select dissolve, which says that after every 10 seconds, few gadgets on the screen will dissolve and new gadgets will come up. It works nicely as a slideshow. Let's see that. I'm also selecting display dashboard in random order. Now save it. So it says that your Wallboard has been successfully configured. Okay, let's check it out. Click on these 3 dots on the right and go ahead with the option View Wallboard Slideshow. So this is the kind of visualization Wallboard gives, and after 10 seconds it has dissolved the earlier ones and brought up the new ones, and it will keep on changing after every 10 seconds. Imagine Wallboards as visualizations happening on big projectors in an organization where different charts for different projects are shown up, and everyone can have a look and view that what's happening in which project. So it gives that kind of a high level picture. Okay, so we have seen the Wallboard. Now I'll just move back to our dashboard again. So now we know what a dashboard is. Dashboard is something where we can keep track of our assignments and issues, and also show the progress and achievements using different colorful charts. That was all I wanted to cover in this video. So if you have any suggestions, do write them in the comment section. I will also post the link which talks about how to read and interpret BurnDown charts. Apart from that, there is a very comprehensive video that covers all the aspects and features of Jira. Do not forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.